Would you say you're a competitive person?
Oh, absolutely.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining. Today I have a sort of law school related content, but not really. It's basically just like a trivia game where, because I am very competitive, I wanted to see which one of us would do better in a contest. I'm going to ask Kevin some law school related questions or law related questions, and he's going to ask me some engineering questions, and we will see who does better. You want to go first?
Sure. Let's do this.
Oh.
Do you want the easy question first?
Yeah, easy to hard question.
I've got one easy, one medium, then one hard.
Oh, you even marked them. So just go easy to go in order.
All right.
Okay.
First question. Easy.
I actually hate when professors do this. I have a professor this quarter whom I really like, but whenever he cold calls people, he always does this. Esther, can you name one reason why the judge decided X? I can name at least 3. If you can't come up with it, it's like so sad. Okay, but you've announced that this question is very easy. Keep in mind that I have never taken I took a physics class my sophomore year of high school, and that was the last time that I did this.
Well, this first question is going to be more about mathematics, second about physics, and the final one is about controls engineering.
Controls engineering. You know, the reason I went to law school is because I am so good at math and controls engineering.
Exactly.
Okay, first question.
So, in mathematics, the linearization of a function refers to A, the first order Taylor series expansion, B, the second order Tyler series reduction,
Look at him laughing like I don't know what any of these words mean.
C, the third order Tywin series enlargement, D, the fourth order Tyrian series elongation, or E, all of the above.
This is really just This is actually a test of whether I know how you would come up with fake answers.
Exactly.
Okay, so it's not going to be C or D because those are names from Game of Thrones, obviously. So we're left between A and B. A is first order Taylor series expansion, and B is second order Tyler series reduction. I feel like Taylor series sounds better, so I'm going to go with A.
Nice, you got it.
Yay!
First question right. Good job.
Easy. Okay, next question.
All right. Medium question. Object 1 collides with object 2 in an isolated system. Which of the following must be true? A, total energy of the system before the collision is equal to the total energy of the system after the collision. B, the total momentum of the system before the collision is equal to the total momentum of the system after the collision. C, the total velocity of the system before the collision is equal to the total velocity of the system after the collision. D, A and B are correct. Or E, A, B, and C are correct.
Also, I realized I forgot to specify that we should have 4 answer choices, which means all of your questions are harder than mine.
All right. You can add another one.
No, I don't want to add. That's more work for me. Anyway, the answer to this is D. A and B are correct.
Oh, what?
Boom!
What?
Boom!
I did not think you were gonna get that one. Okay.
Wow. Hey.
Good job. Good job.
Okay.
Okay.
And now we're on to our last hard question.
So, last question. Bode plots indicating gain and phase margins are commonly used to A, assess the feasibility of interplanetary trajectories, B, determine derivatives of functions without a calculator, C, determine the stability of a control system, D, compare eigenvalues in a linear system of equations, or E, predict moon phases up to 5 years into the future.
Okay, so the plot has gain and phase margins. Well, I feel like it's not about moon phases because the Farmer's Almanac from Ben Franklin's time could predict moon phases for
Okay.
several years into the future already. So, and they weren't using like plots or something. I don't know. It just doesn't seem to match up. Okay. Strike out E.
Okay.
I need to mark these out. E is out. Derivatives of functions without a calculator? No. Because I used to be able to do that in high school. Right? Is that what we were doing in calculus? Yeah. I used to be able to do that in high school. And I don't know what a Bodhi plot is, therefore I didn't use one to do that.
Great logic.
Mm-hmm.
Great logic.
So then we're left with assess the feasibility of interplanetary trajectories, determine the stability of a control system, compare eigenvalues in a linear system of equations. I want to say C because that is what you do. And you'd be more likely to ask me a question that has something to do with what you know. So, since I have no other way of choosing, I'm going to say C.
Dang it.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Yay!
I made that too easy. Dang.
I mean, I just want the record to show that this says hard question. So, all right, that's 3 out of 3 for me.
All right.
Pretty
Let's do
good.
this.
There's no way I can lose. All right, so now I'll be asking Kevin some law questions. We'll start out with the easy one. What is a tort? A wrongful act or infringement of a right other than contract for which there is civil legal liability. B, a delicious cake. C, a criminal wrongful act. Or D, a wrongful act or infringement of a right arising under contract for which there is civil legal liability.
A.
A.
Nice.
Okay. Number 2, medium question. Which one of these rights is not guaranteed by the Constitution? A, the right to confront your accuser in court. B, the right to damages in cases of tortious injury, tortious just meaning tort-related. C, the right to a writ of habeas corpus. Or D, the right to freedom of association.
It's either A or B.
Mm-hmm. I mean, why you have A and B
So
remaining and not C and D?
C you recently mentioned was somewhere in the Constitution. So
That's
D,
how I talk at home. I'm just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
habeas corpus somewhere in the Constitution.
Yeah.
By the
Freedom
way.
of association. That's like in the Bill of Rights or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
So right, which one makes the most sense? Right to damages in cases of tortious injury, or right to confront your accuser in court? That does not make sense in some special situations, so I'm gonna go with A.
It's actually B.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Shoot, it's already lost.
That's okay. Maybe you can come in second place.
We'll see. Yeah, second place. Good one.
Okay. Number 3, hard question. What is a collateral attack? A, an attack on a victim done by the accomplice to a crime. B, a lawsuit to recoup assets that were advanced as collateral. C, an attack on a prior judgment in a new case rather than through a direct appeal in the old case. D, an attempt by a lawyer to make a witness seem untrustworthy. This one's hard.
It is hard.
Yeah.
You're good at making up fake answers.
Yeah, I really am.
Okay. So, an attack on a victim done by the accomplice to a crime. No, I don't think so.
Okay. Strike out A.
B, a lawsuit to recoup assets that were advanced as collateral. Maybe. We'll come back to that one.
Okay.
Can't rule that out yet.
Do you have a process for this? You're just going, no.
So my judgment criteria right now is whether or not you would actually put collateral in the answer. And the answer to that is maybe. So
Okay.
I want to see.
All right, next
An attack
one.
on a prior judgment in a new case rather than through direct appeal.
Basically, this means like if you have a lawsuit at a lower level court that has a judgment rendered in it, do you bring a new case to attack that judgment, or do you appeal that judgment to? You see what I'm saying? Like you continue the case up one ladder versus coming at it from a different way. That's what that answer means.
Okay. I'm also going to say maybe on that one. And for D, an attempt by a lawyer to make a witness seem untrustworthy. I'm going to cross that one out just because I feel like there's a different word for that, but I don't know what that word is.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't seem like it would be a collateral attack.
A good instinct.
Okay. So B or C? I'm going to say C.
Nice! That's the answer.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay. All right. I'm still in second. I'm still in second.
Well, it's over.
It is.
Okay, so second place, pretty good. Well, that was a hard-fought battle. Very touch and go for a minute there, but obviously the superior intellect won out.
I'm ashamed.
No.
I'll never live this down.
No, but both of the question sets were pretty hard. We kind of thought of the questions, randomly. They don't represent like a range of knowledge necessary to become a lawyer or an engineer, obviously. They were just like a tiny sliver of what we've been learning.
Right.
And there's still a lot to learn. So, maybe we'll update this within like 2 or 3 years, once I'm an actual practicing lawyer and you're more senior, to see whether something's changed. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, hit the bell for those notifications, and please let us know how you did in the comments. As always, if you have questions or suggestions for content, I'd love to hear from you guys. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye! Ugh.